So, welcome everyone, family, friends, members of Section F of the Harvard Business School class of 2021. My name is Joshua Koval. I first met the members of Section F in the fall of 2019. Since then, it has been my great privilege to get to know each of you, to teach you finance, and to learn so much from you. It is a tremendous honor to get to share today with you and your families. Today is a wonderful day. It is the one day each year where everyone from around the world, from different faiths and beliefs, from different customs and backgrounds, from generations spanning those of great-grandparents who've been alive for nearly a century to children who will live to see the 22nd century, where everyone gets together to celebrate. What do we celebrate? We celebrate education, your education. We celebrate the fact that you are about to receive a master's in business administration from the Harvard Business School. We celebrate the immense work, insight, and creativity you have applied throughout your lives. We celebrate all that you did to get you to and through the Harvard Business School. You have achieved something that only 900 or so people each year accomplish. To do so required immense effort, ingenuity, and sacrifice to allow you to rise above the tens of millions who also sought to make it this far. It is difficult to overstate what an accomplishment this is. With the exception of a short break in between college and HBS, you've been in school, working hard, and getting top grades and acquiring knowledge for the past 20 plus years of your lives. For most of you, we are down to the final 30 minutes or so of your formal schooling. But while we pause to celebrate the end of your formal learning, in the words of virtually every graduation speech ever, your educational journey has only just begun. The world is a complicated, continuously evolving place where new ideas replace old ones, novel and daunting challenges arise, and where revolutionary opportunities emerge. Perhaps the greatest gift your education at the Harvard Business School has given you is that it has equipped you exceedingly well to continue on this journey. You've learned many things while on our campus. I can't promise you and your families that you've perfectly internalized all the nuances of capital budgeting and portfolio theory, but I can promise that you have all learned how to learn. You've learned how to ask tough questions, how to engage in thoughtful discussion, and how to advance your thinking and that of those around you. And I have no doubt that each of you is exceedingly well prepared to continue to learn, develop, and grow in ways that will allow you to meet the challenges of the future head on and to take full advantage of the opportunities that emerge. In addition to our celebration of education, today is also a day we celebrate family. We have so many family members with us today. Mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, partners, children, aunts, uncles, grandparents, and mentors and dear friends that you consider family. And while it is so wonderful to have them here with us today to help us celebrate your tremendous achievement, it is equally important to reflect on how central a role they played to getting you to this moment. There is no question that most, if not all of us, would not be here today if it were not for the tremendous sacrifice, efforts, support, and immense love that we often cannot see and do not even know. So while today is a day to celebrate you, today is just as much a day to celebrate our families and all they have done to bring us here today. Today is also a day to celebrate your other family, your new family, the family you didn't know you had, the family you created from scratch. 21 months ago, we threw you together and asked you to figure out how to become a well-functioning section. Instead, you discovered how to become a close-knit family, how to be there for each other, how to cheer each other on, to help each other out, to challenge each other, and to laugh and cry together. This family will remain at your side as you progress in your careers and your lives. And I know that you will accomplish amazing things in the years ahead. And I know this not because of the fact that you're each remarkable individuals. I know it because La Familia is truly something special. Your time at HBS has also been an extremely challenging one, perhaps the most challenging in the history of our school, certainly far more challenging than any class or section deserves. But this adversity has given us two gifts. First, it has taught us a powerful lesson. Life is beautiful and life is short. But it's not so short that we don't have time to lift up the people around us. It is not so short that we don't have time to leave the world a better place than how we found it. It is not so short that we can ignore opportunities to address injustice and inequity. It is not so short that we shouldn't seek out new challenges and new adventures. And it is not so short that we can neglect to invest time in our friends and family. These are the lessons that I know will remain with me forever. I've just completed my first paper researching inequities in public schooling. My survivor-obsessed daughters are trying to get me to audition for the show. 22 months ago, I would have laughed them off. Now, not so much. Thank you, Anisha. Thank you, La Familia. This adversity has also forged a bond among you that is strong as any I've ever seen on our campus. I urge you to treasure that bond, to invest in it, to nurture it. It will serve you so well in your careers and in your lives ahead. I look forward to hosting many La Familia barbecues in the years to come. And if any of you are absent, you can expect to hear from me. And so let us begin our celebrations. Let us celebrate your momentous achievement. Let us celebrate our families and all those who got us to this point and beyond. Congratulations, Section F of the Harvard Business School's class of 2021. Congratulations, La Familia. Let's now turn to the awards and diploma ceremonies.
Congratulations again to the class of 2021. You are now officially HBS graduates. You know, graduation day is my favorite day of the year. I love seeing our students so happy. I love seeing their families and friends so rightly proud of their graduates and so excited about their bright futures. And we now come to my favorite part of my favorite day of the year, the diploma ceremony, where we recognize each and every member of your section. As members of the class of 2021 are recognized, you'll hear mention of three kinds of honors. The first is distinction. This is for students who earned academic honors in both the first year and the second year of our program. The second is high distinction. These individuals not only earned honors in the first year and the second year, they also had combined academic performance that placed them in the top 5% of their class as a whole. These students were also known as George F. Baker Scholars, commemorating the individual whose generosity in the 1920s allowed us to build the campus. I invite you to look at the Baker Scholars page on the graduation website to learn more about the legacy of George Baker and this particular distinction. Third and last, but by no means least, the Dean's Award. The Dean's Award celebrates the extraordinary achievements of graduating students who during their time at HBS made distinctive contributions to Harvard Business School, or the broader community. These students have contributed to the well-being of others through amazing acts of leadership. Students and all members of the community nominate these individuals, and then Dean Tatar makes the final selection. So please enjoy the diploma ceremony, celebrate each and every member of your section. I hope that your section will remain close through the years as mine has, and I hope that these 2 years at HBS will be just the beginning of an ongoing conversation among you as you enjoy long, happy years of making differences that are meaningful to you and meaningful for the world. Be well and stay close.
So, and now as we begin the diploma ceremony, I deliberately chose to leave each of you unmuted. But if you have more than one computer connected or on here, it might feedback. So just be careful as you unmute yourself and express your views. Yep. So let us celebrate each of the members of La Familia now. As you hear each name being called, I'd like you to draw on your memory and recall something specific about that person. I'd like you to reflect in some way that they have touched you, some way they've changed who you are. Our journey at the Harvard Business School would not be the same without them, and their impact on our lives will be indelible and everlasting. Once again, congratulations.
Landon Akrish. Olubukala Adeba, Dean's Award recipient. Zachary Alexander. Shahed Al-Rashid. Amaka Anyao. Adrian Armas. Manuel Ayon. Teddy Bomarito. Sultan Bryce.
Yes, Sultan.
Jesse Carmichael. Joseph Shalfun. Francisco Cortez. Aaron Ellis.
Aaron.
Jaime Fasha. Carter Frazee. Monique Freitas. Rishika Garg. Todd Graham. Kriti Gupta. Ross Hamowitz. Distinction. Zach Harrison. Jessica Hart. Distinction. Tyler Hasty. Emily Henriksen. Nathan Hogg. Paul Hurst. Mindy Quinn. Alexis Jackson, Dean's Award recipient. Jessica Jaw. Reg Jones. Kuni Kambe. Jake Kaminer. Radhika Koshal. Justin Kim. Jonathan Kligman. Mark Koske. Yogi Kurniawan. Allison Lazarus. Danielle Lefland. Matt Leitner. Lee Kerr. Aaron Livesey Bex. Vici Lowe. Casey McGinley. Rebecca McGovern. Skylar Millender, distinction. Amanda Milanovic. Monica Mishra. Sushan Modi, distinction. Francisco Montez. Justin Moran. Alice Morat. Nicholas Modahari. Will Murphy. Chuck Nag, distinction. Isabel Lamen. Jazari Olvera. Desi Onwumere. Jem Hector. Brendan Pleck.
X is coming up.
Addie Popula. Mehek Punatar. Cece Chin. Siddhant Rao. Monica Rex, distinction. Ian Richardson. Cynthia Albertini Homado. Raffaele Rizzo. Kenny Safar.
They let him graduate?
Jamie Sanderson. Mate Sincarson, high distinction. Harsh Shah, distinction. Ryan Shannon. Munatsi Shoko. Kathleen Smith. Nikita Sriram. Arpit Srivastava. Andrew Stevenson. Burton Verbeek. John Violot. Tori Voigt. Stephen Volpert. Jeffrey Wong, distinction. James Williams, distinction. Jeffrey Yates.
You did it, Section F. Thank you so much for letting me share this wonderful experience with you. I would also like to thank your parents, your loved ones, your families, and your friends. So let's now say a special thanks and share the celebration a bit with them. We will give each screen of students an opportunity to wave and express appreciation to their loved ones. And then we will turn to our supporter montage. Once again, congratulations. Enjoy the rest of this wonderful day. Thank you.